What's good, villagers? This is Blackleaf here, and welcome back to another reaction video. This time we're actually going to do something a little bit different. This is not going to be Tier Zoo or Casual Geographics or Invincible. Nobody really cares at this point, huh? Should I just speed upload that? Whatever. Point is, we're doing something different. This time we're going to be actually reacting to one of Jaden Animation's newest videos. I attempted an Impossible Mario. I believe this is like the Mario Kaizos. I think these are like the Mario Kaizos that's happening. So yeah, I've seen Mario Kaizos. Don't play Mario Kaizos unless you want to suffer for a little while, then play it. But that's literally the purpose of them. But yeah, we're just gonna get into this. And by the way, if you like today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as well. I've been watching Jaden's animations for like almost a year now. I pretty much caught up on every single video she's done from even like years and years ago. Love her content. Love everything. Of course, you know, the video and everybody else. Jaden's channel is going to be in the description below. My socials are going to be popping up as usual, so you can just check those out from there. And yeah, we're just going to get into this video. Like I said, I haven't played the Mario Kart myself, but I could tell you they are hell from everything I've seen. So yeah, let's just check this out in 3, 2, 1.
You already know Mario. I'm not gonna explain him. I'm not gonna explain Mario to you. But a lot of people don't know about a little Mario community that thrives in the depths of the deep, dark Mario crevices. I'm talking about Mario Kaizo. Mario Kaizo is basically fan-made high difficulty Mario. People will take base games like Mario Bros. 3 or Super Mario World and rearrange the levels to look like this. As you can see, a little more tricky than normal. I've been casually watching Mario Maker and Mario Kaizo content for a few years. I just think it's fun to watch while I'm eating cereal in the morning. And then one day I just stood up and was like,
I want to do it.
I want to do it. My favorite Mario content creator is Ryukar, so I DM'd him asking if he had any Kaizo recommendations that are, you know,
doable,
friendly. I mean, I'm naturally gifted at video games, but it's Mario Kaizo. I need a beginner little baby card over here. Cut me some slack, all right?
I don't think that exists.
If I've played any Kaizo hacks before, and I'd say no. And then he asks if I've ever played any Kaizo levels in Mario Maker before, and I'd say no. And then he asks if I've ever at least done a shell jump before, and I go,
please say yes.
I've played Hollow Knight. And he goes, I don't think that can help you here. And I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. After a few more messages, Ryu generously offers to train me for Kaizo before I jump straight into a complete ROM hack.
Yeah, because it will be hell.
Oh boy, that was extremely nice of him. And extremely needed. We hopped into a Discord call, and as I screen shared the training ROM, he was able to give me tips and pointers of what to do and how to do tricks. So I opened up the first stage called the Simple Jump. And
it's not simple.
This level seems like nothing. It's literally called the jump, and it's teaching.
Are you picking up on what I'm about to be dealing with here? Anyway, throughout the session,
bullshit.
I learned about getting past chucks, getting past reverse chucks, how to deal with lava plants, what slow and fast fall is, balancing on disco shells, precise swimming mechanics, grabbing and jumping on this block thing at the same time. It's weird. Shell jumps, you know, the basics. I was steadily getting more familiar with the moves and learning everything, and I'll be honest, I was starting to feel pretty good. You know, kind of getting the hang of it now, bit of a confidence boost. And then I hit the test stages where all the mechanics you learned are packed into like an actual level. Test 1 wasn't too bad. It looks like this and ended up taking me around 20 minutes to beat, but test 2 was the one that got me. It's a short, fast-paced level with no checkpoints, but between the really difficult button input to do the block grab jump thing, straight into a shell jump, and then land on Tiny Dino Man onto Yoshi, my armpits were sweating. The last trick you gotta do is ditch Yoshi and win.
Which is messed up.
Since I bonked my head or missed the jump so many times, you can see the trauma behind this hesitation here. But I ended up getting it after an hour and a half of attempts. After all that, Ryu says he thinks I'm ready for the real deal, sends over the ROM he recommended, and here's my experience trying to beat my first Mario Kaizo hack, Super Ryu World. This is how the game starts out.
Death. I hate it here. I knew it. I hate it here. I hate it here.
Level 1.
How you start a fucking level like
pretty
that?
Straightforward. Jump on a few guys, do some more jumps, choke right in front of the checkpoint. No,
Oh.
But eventually I was able to beat it, and I'll admit, I was pretty stoked.
Does he jumpsuit? Yeah.
Oh! Yes!
Hey.
I was worried I wouldn't even be able to pass the first level, and I actually just couldn't make this video because I was too bad. But knowing I can beat at least one, yeah, meant more to me than it should.
I like the Mario
And the show goes
Jaden.
on. Level 2 was ramping up. You run through and dodge various thwomps and stuff to hit a P-switch, then run back through everything in reverse so you can get into the pipe that was previously unreachable. After many attempts and this... No, let me
I
in.
hate
I
it.
managed to slip my way into the pipe where I met these two friendly guys. I was really caught
Eevee?
off guard by cats in Mario game. So caught off guard,
Well,
in fact,
3D
that
world.
I just ran into them and died. Checkpoint? Checkpoint? What? What is that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I beat the stage quickly after, so let's not. Come on. Next was this really cool escort stage where you nab this Galumba at the very start and use him to progress through the stage. It was difficult, but I had a really fun time with this one, and the atmosphere was really cool.
I forgot they call
But I guess I
Noombas,
was
right?
having too much fun
Not Goomba,
because
but
I let
Noomba.
my guard down and got real humbled.
Oh.
No! Also,
Yeah,
the
everything's
first time I
hell.
got to that part, I thought the Galumba would turn around
Galumba.
and come back, but he didn't. So I just watched him walk off the edge and strand me. Anyway, I had a hunch the checkpoint was right after that pipe, so I knew that if I just got that jump right, I could start making
It's like
more
I'm
progress.
sacrificing
and
you.
after like 30 minutes of trying to get back in there, I finally did. On the bright side, I was completely right about the checkpoint being there. I did not, however, calculate this.
So.
I did it.
Oh. You did it.
Please, a checkpoint. No!
I. How do
I'll be
you?
honest, that was a good one. I couldn't even get mad. And it's even more funny when after you get the checkpoint, they'll spawn you right above that pipe continuously. So whenever you start again, you gotta immediately hold hard right. Oh, so yeah, I eventually ended up beating the stage. Now let me tell you about the fourth level. Moles. It was a lot of
Monty.
tricky maneuvers that didn't leave much room
Monty's
for
like one of my
error.
favorite
Also,
Mario
I thought The
characters.
beginning was funny. Oh, okay. Trying to jump on these slippery little freaks was a bit rough. This was
No,
hard.
not the
This
Monty.
was hard. This was hard. I did this part wrong.
I think I needed him.
This guy suicided.
No, don't do it!
Oh.
And then it just got worse. The second part of the stage turned into a build-a-bridge mole escort mission. I'll save you all the pain and agony and just say this level, especially the second half, gave me the most hell compared to the upcoming levels for a while. Even more
Yes,
hell
I-
than the level called
I'm out.
Jank Heaven. I don't really want to cover every single thing that happened in every single level, but I can give you a little taste of what Jank Heaven was like real quick.
Jank?
That Mario sprite.
No!
For real though. Oof.
That's a jump that's just hard. I think everything I do here is impressive.
To some
What?
benchmark, yes.
The timing of that is so annoying.
Oh. I'm glad you like had the awareness to do that. It's like, holy.
Ooh! Ooh! Ah!
Oh.
I.
Shoot. This is the last
What
jump.
even? Jump when it's off. No.
So I'm progressing a good amount
Never
into the
mind.
game at this point, but then I get to a ghost house called the Waiting Room. Overall, it was a pretty difficult all-in-one go level with no checkpoint, but the one part that just kept tripping me up throughout the entire
Wiggler?
stage was this part where you jump onto this Wiggler, balance on him until that wall goes back up, jump off, and then whatever, do bomb stuff. I just couldn't do the Wiggler part consistently at all. Either I would mistime the jump and pathetically hop off the edge like this, or do this,
Oof.
or this. But it was mainly the pathetic one. I would say probably 80% of my deaths happened on that part specifically.
That's
And it
actually not
technically
bad.
Isn't even the hard part of the level. I really don't think that part was even meant to be that hard at all. But an hour and 30 minutes of doing the same mistakes over and over, just trying my best, I realized there was a much easier and smoother way to do that entire part, and I literally wasted all that time making the whole thing way more difficult than it needed to be.
Oh!
You could just.
Nice.
Okay, you
that's
could
so
just
much
single jump.
easier.
Huge.
Just single jump it. Okay. Just gotta need
Oh
the
my
speed.
god. I can't believe I've been dying to that wiggler that way this whole time. And
Whoa.
I could just do that.
It's probably what's intended as well.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Everything is intended.
I mean,
I'm
once I learned
sure
that, I beat
everything
this game
Kaizo
20
is
minutes
intended to
later.
be painful.
That was awesome. Am I upset? No, not really. I'm an animator that works in Adobe Animate/Flash. I'm used to throwing away multiple hours of work into the trash. By the way, this happens right in front of the goal.
Ah!
Just
okay.
Adobe in general likes to throw shit
Be cool,
away.
be cool, be cool.
You f***er. I will. I didn't know.
Jaden.
I
The stages
feel
are getting much more
all
difficult
of that.
at this point. There's only 4 worlds in the game, each containing around 3 or 4 levels, which going into it, I didn't know. I thought there was gonna be a full 8 worlds and I was starting to sweat in World 3. But yeah, Ryu ended up telling me I was in the home stretch and I popped off so hard. I just thought I was bad this whole time. After a few more levels, pain, agony, I made it to the last world. And oh my god. World 4, Stage 1, was the worst thing this game ever ended up throwing at me. I don't even know how to go into detail with all the
I
tricks
think-
and moves
did you
need
beat
to
the
do
whole
in this
thing?
stage, but I spent 4 hours on it. An hour and 40 minutes on the first half, and 2 hours 20 minutes on the second. I know Mr. Beast and other content like that has kind of changed people's perceptions
Apologies, I
on
hurt
how
my
much
phone.
is a lot of time in terms of YouTube content. 4 hours is nothing compared to, 24 hours touching a worm. But I sat there making mistake after mistake, learning and adapting and still failing.
it's the
for 4
progress.
hours
It's the
straight.
progress
It
that
was
makes you want to
starting
continue doing it.
Get to me. Like personally. Eventually, every time I
Yeah,
would
then you
mess
start
up,
to get
I would
offended.
feel it in my insecurities. I have no confidence in my own judgment to make important core decisions. But I did it again 4 hours later. Maybe you don't think that's a long time, but I
Yes,
was
it is.
wallowing in my own personal hell there for a while.
Yes, it is,
So
'cause you could
knowing
die
that
in,
was
like,
the
3
very
seconds,
first
so imagine
level
doing
of
that
the last
with-
world.
Infinitely.
I was suddenly very afraid of this game and what it'll do to me. But surprisingly, the other 2 levels weren't nearly as bad as the first one. I ended up finishing stage 2 in only an hour and a half, and stage
not bad at
3
all.
in 30 minutes.
That's
that was
insane.
The ego boost I needed to regain some
30
strength again, I'll
minutes?
tell you that. Stage 3 boosts my confidence, and stage 1 keeps me humble. Fair and balanced life, if you ask me. Then I realized
Perfectly balanced as
I
all
was
things
about
should
to
be.
enter the last level. Dude, I'll be honest, I was mad proud of myself. I went from not even knowing if I could build enough skill to beat 1 level to getting ready to go into the final level of the entire game. Ryu hopped into a call with me to be there for the finale, which basically meant
I wonder
he
if she
sits there
streamed
for
this,
an
'cause I definitely
indefinite
should have been
amount of
there.
time watching me fail over and over on mechanics.
And I
he's
know she
already
does stream as
mastered.
well.
Like watching a toddler struggle to fit the circle block in the square hole. In good old Mario Kaizo fashion, the level starts out with,
Why is that so relatable?
I'm gonna miss this when I come out victorious.
No, you're
Or
not.
just perish on the spot, either way. So I started chipping away at the level, jump on these guys, balance on Spiky, do this, do that. I was a little bit nervous because Ryu was watching and I wanted to show him how much I've gotten better at Kaizo. You know, like
I mean,
a teacher
as
finally
far as you
being able to
gotten-
see their student
as
face
far as you
their
gotten-
final fight to the death battle. Well, like, not just some school teacher, like a cool samurai teacher or something. I messed it up. Anyway, I was trying to impress him, and then I just went and did this.
Somebody else vowed their teacher
and
to the death?
this,
Just me? Okay.
And this.
It's a joke, by the way.
But he seemed proud of me anyway for just being able to get this far. I
Hon-
was making some
honestly,
good progress on the level. I was about to get to
I'd
the
be
final
sick after the
checkpoint,
second
but,
world.
You know.
Right?
No,
Jump.
I knew it. Things happen. Even though it was a really hard level, it was still surprisingly a lot of fun. And not nearly as bad as 4-1. I keep bringing it up, but you know,
It traumatized
really got
her.
to me.
It
Like that,
traumatized her.
maybe a
It's
bit
understandable.
Less than 3 hours later, I got to the final room. It's boss fight time.
Oh,
For a final
Kaizo
boss in a
Bowser.
Kaizo hack, the fight was actually pretty chill. Not easy, but you chill. These on and off switches control the room going up and down, and you gotta get the floor low enough to grab these little blue blocks to throw at the giant King Boo or whatever he's called in this game. But don't let it get too low because then you can die to the lava right beneath there. So you're trying to keep all these things in mind, but to add to the pile, these little
It was
flying
like, yeah.
boogers meander around the stage while you gotta dodge them. And yes, they're RNG based, they're random. You can't just memorize their booger pattern and be on your merry way.
Whoa.
Okay, the smart way to go about this boss is to stay in the middle and calculate safe times to go to the sides and hit the switches. But I was being stubborn and trying to brute force my own way to do it.
What a little booger.
Those guys are
No!
punks. He punishes you for standing on the edges, you know?
I'm gonna stand on this edge.
You're like, I don't give a shit. I'm doing it anyways. In the lava and then crushed.
And then,
Yo!
oh,
This edge
Ah,
as
ah,
oh,
bro,
I'm gonna
why?
stand on this other side.
Like,
No.
Yeah, it's kind of is actually, except for the guys that come out of the wall and kill you. But it's pretty.
I'm gonna die on this hill.
I didn't know how
Stop,
many times you have to
Jaden,
hit
get
boom.
help,
Mario
please.
rules always default to 3, but it's Kaizo, so it could also very much be 1,000.
They know. No.
oh,
Okay, so now I know you have to hit him like I assume 5 times. Oh.
did that not count? I didn't see him flicker.
I'm not gonna spoil. How many times do you have to hit him?
Yeah, so I hit him 3 times and didn't win, so I was like, all right, must
gotta
be
be 5.
1,000. But then a few
It's
attempts later, this happened.
Huh.
Nice juking. Oh, my side is about to full because I've been my entire life. Honestly, I get those moves during games sometimes too. Some of those games are like,
Oh my god!
Oh,
So it's 4?
snap.
So
There
I
it is.
I did get him 3 times, and
You
then
did,
I
and then
just
you
died
died.
too quickly.
Isn't that awesome?
oh,
It was
what?
3. I just died too soon after that 3rd shot, and it didn't count, which I'm going to choose to ignore.
That's
I did it.
no,
I learned Kaizo,
that's messed up.
and I beat Kaizo. And it only took 17 hours, not including training. Are there much more difficult hacks out there?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Some of them look so disgusting, I don't even want to be in the vicinity of their aura.
Dead
But I
ass.
was able to challenge myself and beat one that was really well suited for my skill set going in. And looking back at some of the things I was able to end up pulling off makes me feel very cool. Look at his stuff. I did that. It's cool. Come on. I want my hard-earned credit and applause, please. I think my favorite thing about Kaizo is how easy it is to visualize the progression of your skill within every single level. Like, World 3 Stage 3 starts off with a really difficult maneuver that I got hung up on for a while, and then suddenly I'm nailing it almost every single time. You
Yeah.
can really feel
Mhm.
and see yourself
You can
grow
feel the
within
progression.
Kaizo, and I don't think you
You
can
can
say
literally
that
feel
about
the
a lot of
progression.
things. Does that mean
And
I
that's the thing about
recommend you
hard
try
games in
it?
general. You can just feel the progression.
Absolutely not. If you get impatient and frustrated easily and are also bad at video games, don't even think about it. But hey, if you think it looks interesting and you can stay calm under extreme circumstances and have around 17 hours to kill, I can't recommend it enough. I liked it. Thanks to Ryu for helping me out and being extremely nice and training me and giving
Reminds
me
me I
a
need to
great
finish
run
Cuphead.
and literally just sitting there watching me struggle for many
I
hours.
actually do need
Go
to finish
check out
Cuphead.
his channel. He's very entertaining. I've been watching him for years now. And yeah, that's it. I'm officially very good at video games and I have supplied documented proof.
Certified
Again, if you haven't
gamer.
gotten your tickets, Scribble Showdown is back on tour. James, Dom, Ross, Aaron, and I are doing a drawn/improv/comedy show, and it's it's happening November
Ari.
and December at these cities. I'm not gonna say them all because it's a lot, and you should hurry up and get your tickets because I told you so. It's genuinely a lot of fun, and we've all been super excited to get back on the road, and I hope to see you there. Mario Kaizo was also a lot of fun, and if I wasn't developing Carpal Tunnel, I would play nonstop. Thanks for watching. All right, talk to you later. Bye bye.
Oh no, I'm actually sad. She's developing carpal tunnel. Jeez, I hope not. That would really suck, especially with, with her work and art and everything. I literally know a lot of people that do art that end up dealing with carpal tunnel. Is that a common thing? It might be a common thing with people that are like, heavily in art. I gotta ask more of my art friends if that's a common thing that's happening, or just research it. I could just research it. But yeah, that was a really awesome video. I always love Jaden's videos because they're always all amazing. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. We have any other recommendations for videos, and definitely drop them down below in the comment section. I really would appreciate it. I mentioned this in other videos too, but like I do tend to react to like some of y'all suggestions, but it depends on like how I am during that reaction. Like if I feel like the reaction wasn't good, then I just don't upload it. But if it is good, then it comes up. I mean, that's what happened with Tears Zoo. Tears Zoo was actually just an experiment. Like, it was just like, okay, somebody recommended me, I'm gonna watch it, and it was good. And I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna do this now, along with like everything else. So again, just absolutely send recommendations. I always do appreciate it. I believe also, if I'm not mistaken, it is supposed to be Genlock this year still. It ended up not coming out yet, so I gotta research what's going on, because that will be the next series due to the fact that Ruby is delayed. But yeah, other than that, that's gonna be it for this video. So again, leave a like, comment, and subscribe as well for more videos. And yeah, I'm gonna see you all next time. And don't forget to follow the socials that were popping up during the video. I pointed it the wrong way. But yeah, that's it. You have a good day, and thank you again for watching In the Village.